2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Picks up on. It's talking to my text. This. We'll get into it now. Outworldly. Yes. I'm seeing if this works. Tape. Or an hour long, hopefully. So. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is kind of an old-fashioned way of me just, I'm just gonna try to tape it like I tape it. Well, like I did tape it when I was a child. I have this thing, like, sitting in a window, so yeah, communal living, communes, rewind, fast forward, yeah, I know it's kind of analog, but, and again, my whole life it all traces back to the analog stuff, doesn't it? And crack! Well, I can do that. That's not a problem. Everything's being arranged, predestined. Yeah. So I'm gonna get something on this, and it might pick up some little blurbs or so pauses here and there. I'm just seeing what this is gonna do because I got some cleaner tapes, but this one's like an hour long, and yeah, I'll click off of it again. So click. All right, I had to remember. Okay, so if I do it like that, and it's gonna pick me up. So say about 1 feet away. I should be good, right? And, if I hold it to hello. Okay, Mickmo cassette tapes, underground. So what is it? March 2024. This will go out into time and space, hopefully. Or whoever's hearing this the first time, yes. I guess I will tell you about my day or night, and if it gets cut off, right. Oh, I don't mind this like old-fashioned setup, but yeah, it's analog, I can convert analog to digital. It's gonna take an hour on this once again, so and, hopefully, when I could, got a little cricket frog in my throat. Okay, so I slept about, I don't know, 5 hours, but more like 7 hours, okay. So I've been going through the emotions, right, hey. If you see my videos or whatever, yes, I really am. I'm autistic, so I guess you want to say like an autistic savant. I guess I am an autistic savant. Right? So I try to calm down, try to settle down into it a little more. I stutter a lot. I stutter a lot. Well, it's a solo gig sometimes, and yeah. So I got a new. Well, it's new to me. Got a cassette rack, and it holds 15. Holds 15 cassettes in. I think it's really nice. And, so then I found today. I found a portable cassette thing. So I'm kind of discombobulated. I should be sleeping, but I say, fuck it. Screw it. I could say that I got Tourette's. So okay, so list of my ailments. So PTSD, autistic sides. I mean, yes. flailing, so I had seizures, right? That's not bad. All sorts of stuff. Okay. ADD, ADHD. Sleep-wake disorders, circadian sleep-wake disorders, right? And, I guess all sorts of myriad little ailments. Yeah, I try to be happy, and sometimes I cannot be. And, okay, so, you know, the kidney, bladder stuff I've been dealing with. Yeah, it all gets back to a birth defect. Yeah, I know it used to be bedwetter, but somewhere my mind just said, hey, control it. And, okay, so right now I'm about 50, so I'm a recently elderly man. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but I feel youthful at times, so I'm venturing forth into what? My new era, my new youth, and I'm not a part of the Silver Sneakers program, at least not yet. I was like, fuck, damn it, I should be in that by now, right? Be walking on treadmills. It's like, yeah, I used to work at a fitness center. That was one of my better jobs, right? It's just, well, you work 6 hours of night shift jobs, and so you get kind of, that's probably what led to my discombobulations, and so that's basically working 2 or 3 jobs then. Yeah, until I got disabled, right? Disability. Yeah, and but disability's not necessarily a shortcut either. It's just, some of us gotta have it, and so I have to have certain things. If I'm just trying to sit and trying to chill, right? I have to have things set up a certain way, right? Yeah, so what did I get at the thrift store? Yeah, I got this, I came home, I was asleep, I'm kind of half asleep now, but I got this portable DVD player with a plug-in, and it cost me $12. I was like, wow, so I had this kind of precognition, vision, or dream, if you will. I was like, God, I need like a flip thing, like like a laptop thing. And so I'm going to get that eventually. Like maybe I need like a refurbished thing, so it's portable, and I could just work on it that way, and some connector thing where I can just draw like what's it called? Syntech, yeah, so something like that, yes. So I'm sitting up, and, oh yeah, I have to, what I need to do, I'm just fumbling, stumbling, mumbling. Yeah, I know I'm a chronic stutterer. Well, when I was a kid, right, when I was a child, they had to teach me how to talk, because little did I know my autism, right? And so I guess, yeah, I'm higher functioning autistic, right? But it takes a while. And, but yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I love taping. So this is my voice, yes, really. Yeah, so I'm gonna be jumping points a lot here, and so just sit and relax, and just listen to me, because you might get something from this. And so where am I at with this? I'm not even halfway. So okay. Yes. So yes, I got to stop doing this. So yes. Hear that? Oh. I have got to stop doing that, but sometimes I can't help it, because it's like well, like I said, it's related to my Tourette's and all sorts of things. So if I get a mental, if I get a mental overload, right, I'm remembering everything else, but I get caught up in the world or society, if you will. And yeah, it can be rough. So, so what happened to me today? Okay, I was going into a sports shop. It's called Dick's Sporting Goods, and I saw this man. It reminded me of a guy that he was supposed to be my friend. Okay, he was a football person. Yeah, I just said his name, Ray. And I get in there. It's a kind of, I was kind of in an altered mind state, if you will. And, yeah. So I get in there, and I'm looking for what? Chief stuff. On chief stuff. I bought this thing, and okay, so the Chiefs won their 4th Super Bowl. Okay, number 4. So, but they had on it, you know, they have shirts that say 2 in a row, right? And yeah, so I didn't see one of those. So okay, so I went into this place, yeah, and did it earlier today before I had this zone out. I had to sleep a little bit, so yeah. So I go in there, and you know, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna mind my own business. I'm just gonna do my thing, right? It's like my therapist would say, do your thing. So I was doing my thing, and he reminded me, Ray, and he had this big old sippy cup, and he had his shirt tucked in. He had a bunch of, you know, kind of goony friends, and so Dick's Sporting Goods is kind of like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me now of when I went to, what, SESSI0N? Okay, yeah, so, get into that, yeah, so, like, yeah, I miss the old Bannister Mall. I've had dreams where I'm cruising and I'm driving to Bannister Mall, right, so, yeah, and so that was my ultimate reward. So they're kind of, they're vintage dreams, but they're of the future, right? So I guess that's the best way I can describe that. So okay, so I've been drawing a lot based off of my dreams, or based off of what visions. So anyway, gonna get back to Dick's Sporting Goods. So I'm gonna Dick there, and I was like, hey, because you know they mark down these shirts half off. So, and I'm not gonna pay $40 to get one T-shirt. No. So you gotta wait a month, and then you gotta wait another month. So then they gotta mark them down. Yeah, and so I saw this. Oh my goodness, this guy. I don't know if he was in high school or college or whatever. I'm assuming late high school to earlier college. Medial. Tell you, but yeah. So I'm just glad my car's working. I could get my car fixed pretty soon anyway. And yeah, and it's like I got ears ringing again. So yeah, kind of like, okay, yeah. So I had this weird ringing in my ears, and it's like, maybe it's like metaphysical reality fades in and out or whatever. Or I'm just going tone deaf or whatever. But yes. And, yeah, so, oh goodness. It kind of reminded me of, like, okay, when I hang out with this guy, and, you know, people saw me with this, and he was supposed to be, people said, oh, he's your buddy, but no, the word is frenemy, like friend and enemy, right? So, yeah, I hung out with a few of those high schools, so, and I was kind of having some real life, real time autism fits. That's been happening to me a lot. So stutter, but once I get coherent, right, and I do, so yeah, and yeah, so just sit with, the silence. I love it's time to tape something. It's late at night, and I gotta reset the time, because, you know, this is going to be strange to some, so I'm not hallucinating any of this, so I can wake up tonight, yes, and people are going to say, oh, this is dusted. Well, I've been having some paranormal experiences, right, and I wake up, and, you know, it's been happening to me sometimes, so, particularly in glimpses, right, so I gotta whisper sometimes, right, yeah. Yeah. Back to it. Yep, that's good. So yeah, I wake up tonight, trying to keep my cool, trying to keep an even pace. Everything's kind of discombobulated sometimes. You know, probably my head going into vertigo or whatever, and you know, life is like that, a tailspin. And sometimes it feels like you're doing everything at once, but you know, it's consecutive steps. You gotta do it step by step, and yes, and so staring at some devices. I got my devices were just, when I woke up, I was like, okay, I had to reset the thing, you know, just like a light switch on the plug-in thing, what is the power socket thing? Yeah. I'm getting mentally head stuck again. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just looking at this thing. The power supply, where you plug in things, devices, whatever. And I had to reset the thing, and okay, my main remote control, this thing in here, battery, I thought the battery was dead in it. I stumbling with that, got it to work again. And so that's been happening to me quite a lot more than I think it's been. So yeah, it's, you know, what do I say, ghost in the machine, right. So I've been seeing that at times. You're not supposed to see things if, you know, I'm not schizophrenic. I just want to state that now. Okay. I'm just getting signals differently because, just Yeah, because I've been taking more natural herbs, supplements type stuff. A place called Sprouts has stuff, you know. Yep, yep, yep. So, I'm jumping points again. I got stuff with my cussing spells. Oh well, so it's just going into a public place, you know. Into this place called Dick's Sporting Goods, right? It always makes me laugh when, okay, Dick's Sporting Goods has a flash sale. You get it? It's like, oh man, I don't know who these people were. It's just people, you know, I guess it's some kind of weird kind of thing where if you're in a sporting goods store, right, you have this tendency to just, you know, bounce footballs, basketballs, and I guess they had a tennis ball, and they were throwing it across the room, and it was like, okay, I can't deal with this right now. So went in, do my shopping. Just I do that. Person, I'm a regular man, guy, recently elderly now, and then I can't believe I'm going to be. I gotta wait 3 more months, and I'm going to be 51 years old. So I'm basically going to try, and I know it because God willing, you know, I'm half Jewish, right? Half Jewish Ashkenazi, so that means German Jewish, right? And so I'm, you know, praying that I break these generational curses that whether they were put on me early on before, and I've been swamped. I've been busy with, and I think I'm just going to call it the secret Mickmo art sketchbook, right? So whatever gets on this tape might be reflective of stuff that will go out there into time and space. I'm going to get these books published, and it takes a lot more time than it. Say if you're typing a book, it's easier to do that, right? And it can be done. I mean, you know, but this is the mother, if you will, the mother of endurance runs for me, because I'm doing everything, you know, all by myself, and so if I get help where it's due, thank you very much. But sometimes people want to buy my time. They're just, you know, salesman tactics or what. I'm like, well, I can't deal with that all the time, because my mind is reverting to the state of what? The visual elements. So, okay, so when I went into the Dick's Sporting Goods, right? It was this one guy in particular, and and I really thought that they were gonna go outside, and they were gonna beat the shit out of me, but no, they didn't. You know, and it's like what was said to me in a visions and clairvoyance: go forth like Jesus in the second. So let me say that again. Go fierce like Jesus in the second coming. You have to forgive me. I'm a little bit a little bit strung out, but that's okay. That's fine. That's okay. We'll get it back into. So there's coherence and incoherence, right? And, yes. So here I am, just like a late night philosopher. I'm a late night. I'm a prophet of the 21st century. I like that. am I in the Bibles? Am I in the Revelation codes where it talks about the 144,000, right? I don't know, because of what? The 7 seals, right? The 7 seals. Oh, this can be good. Yeah. So, or do I just pass it away before that mark of the beast bullshit happens? And, well, it could go either way, you know. Parallax, inter, outer dimensionally. I don't know, because see, I'm trying to live out my days and my nights, you know. So I guess there is a method to the madness, right? And sometimes. So anyway, okay, I've walked out of the Dick's Sporting Goods because I was dealing with dicks or penis heads. Let's say dick heads. And so yeah, they left me, and they were staring at me weird, like they wanted to gang up on me or beat me up, or I had that happen to a friend. That's unfortunate of him. But he recovered, you know, and he got out of that coma. And, yes, and so I guess you do have to look fierce at times to people. And goodness, I saw these people, and I gotta tell you, it reminded me of the movie Ghost World. With, Enid, and you know, so were Enids going into the places, and they're just bystanders. I love the Daniel Klaus stuff. Okay, so I'm looking at this. Okay, I'm watching late night anime, right? This tornado thing. What am I watching? Black Clover. I've been watching a lot of anime, reading anime books. What have I been reading? Fire Force. So I got an Astro Boy omnibus from the library. Oh, look at that. There's a Showa. It's not from Fantagraphics. I think it's drawn and quartered. So that's more what I'm doing. I'm trying to submit to. I'm working on submissions right now, so I had to kind of just say, you know, manners. I have manners. I do have manners. Mannerisms, you know. People don't understand my mannerisms at times when they see me somewhere. But just, I got out of Dick's Sporting Goods, right? I went to a thrift store afterwards, and it's one of my favorites, right? And that's where I bought that's where I found this thing. So, and I had this kind of precognition, okay, and I wanted this. I'm still looking for a laptop that I can work on. You know, it doesn't have to be huge, and it kind of correlates with something that I saw in a vision. So I get this thing. I get this. It's like a flip thing, right? And it's a beautiful device. It's a portable DVD player. It's got the audio jack. And, I love it. It's amazing. It does work. It just works. It's awesome. And, what am I looking at here? Oh, yeah. This is real me. Maybe it's raw or whatever. Yeah, you start out raw, you know. When you're drawing or you're writing anything, music, whatever, it's got to start out kind of discombobulated, right? And then whatever comes out in it. So there's art in it. second side of, let's see, 2. Side 2. Okay. Leave it there. Leave it there. Why? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Audio's, okay. What was I saying? I can't. Oh, my head is just, yeah, genius. I'm a genius, I guess. Okay. So what am I saying? So, okay. Back to Dick's Sporting Goods. I was getting out of Dick's. Avoiding dickheads, if you will. I was avoiding this man. Reminded me of this guy named Mike. He's never going to hear this, right? Hope not. Probably not. This underground cassette tapes of me. And, okay, so I get out of the place and I'm like, okay. So I was going on reserves anyway. I went into the thrift store, bought this great thing. It's a portable DVD player, and it plays awesome. Oh my god. I wish I would have had these things when I was in high school. So I got like an MP3 player that I can tape on. I can audio record. It's an MP3 wave player, but I'm just using this tonight. So just go over there and I was looking for items, and it was just there, and so the cell work, if you will, cells of existence would. So I was getting away from the dickheads and Dick's Sporting Goods to go to this other place, and I found it, and it's correlating with my dreams, and love that. And tested it out earlier, and it works perfect. And I can watch movies while I'm drawing it, and it's a plug-in thing. So yes, I love this thing. And the DVD, I got some DVD. It was called what's it called? Snakezilla or something, I don't know. And 5 movies on it, and one of the movies on there is Killer Shrews. I love the appeal of bad movies. Just get good taste, right? The Room, you're tearing me apart. Anyway, jumping points, yeah. It's the way my mind works, because, I had brain injury, right? So, I'm pretty sure I had some brain damage. So it's probably brain cancer related anyway. But I can still talk, Sometimes it sounds incoherent, but there's points in the end, so yeah. I'm going to use that when I'm out in the fields, if you will. So when I'm doing the art. I need a laptop, and I need a Cintiq thing on the side. So, but that's the second closest thing. Yes. Okay. So woke up tonight, and I had ghosts, apparitions messing with my stuff. That's been happening to me a lot, and take this as you will, Yeah, I suppose, a person can be, they may not know they're Jewish, right? And they can still be an atheist, right? I've been around those kinds of folks, right? But, like I said, take it as you will, So, I get up and, So I've been having a lot of glitches with things, and every once in a while I would see, like, apparition, like, ping, 1 to 2 seconds, and I swear, the place I'm at now, I do see the apparition of my cat, Jet, who passed on, unfortunately, and that was a hard one for me. Yeah, it all comes from beyond, right? The comforts of, I feel a Holy Ghost on me now. It seems like kind of, it seems analog and digital, but it goes well beyond that, into infinities. Where I say in the Bible, I am the Alpha and Omega. I am the beginning and the end. So it's not the end till it becomes the new beginnings again. That's what God told me. He said, just remember the 8th day. Remember the breath. Relax. What the renewal? So renewal day. Yeah, I'm supposed to be working on some art. I'm gonna get to it. So I'm just thinking about all sorts of visual imageries, and what's cool about that is, yes, you can work from a reference, but sometimes I don't like working from a reference. It's just sometimes it's spontaneity and technicalities all at once. But I wake up and I'm in different moods every single day. Every single day is different for me. Sometimes I draw, and it's hazy, but then sometimes it's just so detailed, and it's so it's just textured and fabricated, right? Art. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. So here I go again. I get stuck on words at times, and it drives me up the fucking wall. It just drives me crazy. It's a mental block. So that's the way my brain has been wired, probably since I was born. Had a head injury when I was about 4 years old, right? But then the other side of my brain, the right hemisphere, it's bigger than the other side. So yes, I probably look like a mutant too. I used to think I had like mutant powers when I was a child. I wanted to telekinesis. Well, I had that happen to me. Dick's Sporting Goods today. Today I was like, get out of there. Get your stuff, get out of there. So that's what I did. And it just leveled out. I was like, yeah, that's finding some really cool stuff. And so I spent, how much did I spend? $37. So 1937, what my mother was born in, 1937. Flip it around, we have me. I was born in 1973. Yes. In summer of 1973. Close, almost exactly on the Kansas-Missouri border, right? But guess what? Missouri side. Yes. So I went to a school. I guess I was on some weird list of kids with disabilities. So I was transferred to another place, right? And so I was probably one of those drug-tested child MK Ultra schools, hidden ones, right? And I can say where it was. Okay. Yep. So they had boys' schools, and so I was just leaving. Yeah. So I'm gonna get back to me today. So get in the thrift store, things level out, and yeah. Place I worked at one point. Used to be bowling alley, right? And, yeah, so everything leveled off, tapered off, got my items, got a bunch of cool stuff. And, where are we at? Alright, so anyway, get back home, I'm tired. A little tired now, and so there it is, my circadian sleep-wake disorders are disrupted sometimes. And, yeah, I gotta do the little clock again, it goes beep beep. Ghosts in the machines, right? And, so metaphysically, so the spirits have been, I haven't been drinking any beer spirits, so yeah, and I had to just jimmy rig some stuff here, so going, fumbling, stumbling, and mumbling, but put the tapes in the 15 thing of cassette tape storage there. So bought an NC Escher book for $1. Right. Yeah, got some cool stuff. So yeah, so once I get back on track, I've about filled the sketchbook up. I don't have too much longer to go on this thing. And I got to try to fill up another one. It's who do I think the last spirit guide was? Or spirit teacher content. I'm going to say it. Keith Haring. Yes. And if I read it right, yes. Well, he was just a normal guy. He might have had autisms too. And when I was drawing some stuff, it was coming out. I'd say rather Keith Haring-ish. And so I've been I'm thinking, okay, Giger, H.R. Giger. Yeah. I know it's going to sound weird. I've felt his presence a few times, right? And, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, just, a friend of mine, Bobby Andrew, boy, if me and him would have just, we would have shook the world up in comics. But he passed on, right? And I don't know, maybe he was the spirit guy, I don't know. In and out, spirit portals, whatever, probably. That's how they would have to come back and forth. Teleportals, teleportation, stuff, light speed, like that. So some are more prevalent than others. Who knows why things happen the way they do, but they do happen. But yeah, it's so I do that. I have to flip off what annoys me is when I'm watching TV, it's like I have to flip off of, I have to press the mute button, right, on commercials, because basically they are really propaganda commercials, They tell you to get these, well, I've had doctors tell me not to get those shots, right, because of my, blood type and my conditions and my diseases, that I pre-existing diseases. So, and I say, do what you want to with your body, but this is good. Yeah. So listen to a medical professional when you're doing this. 2020 was the worst. The pandemic's year. Oh shit, that was awful. Awful waffle. Like a waffle. Like a rotting, fucking, just decrepit waffle with the mold on it. So, hell, I don't know. I'm theorizing about, yeah. So, look up in the sky, see these planes, right? They're like cross section. Park weather control. Oh, park weather control. Oh, let's mark that down. He said that. Yep. And yeah, it's just okay. You know, and it gets weirdly kind of creepy cold, right? And that might be just a theory. All right. That's fine. So how much do I got? It's halfway. Okay. Ghost in the Machine again. This should pick up just fine. Just pick up just fine. Okay. So I do that. I think art for me, any kind of creations, creating, this comes up from the mire. It comes from art can come up from anywhere. I was thinking of so many concepts, you know, clean concepts, dirty concepts, right? And you go any way you want. Look, it gets back to the story of the Bible, creationism. So, it's like, well, it's like ever flowing, like a sacred geometry. God had speak the words. I'm guessing, Jewish, Hebrew, Greek, yeah. So it's just another theory I have. Yeah. So yeah. Like that. Just breathe in. Yeah. So just think of that as like a Jewish, Hebrew, Roman, whatever. Yeah. It's just what I think. So Genesis starts out gene, right? Gene pool, DNA. Adam and Eve would have been the first template, man and a woman, right? So there might have been, Mandela effects going on, some distortions, It says creatures in the Bible, so what? Dinosaurs, right? Had to have been dinosaurs walking alongside man, right? Homo sapien, right? Yes. It's a weird kind of theory. But, all right. But I'm thinking, that's probably why I got up. I've been thinking too much. And, look, you can think too much, but then you can think too little of just everything. And that's the way my head works. But am I supposed to have 190 IQ on good days to 145, 50 bad days? Well, is there even really a measurement anymore? It's a range. It must be an autistic thing. I know it is. Yes. Right. So I'm going to have some coherent days. Yes. Where are we at? Really getting there. Yes. Hey. I'm going to stop it right there. And, yes, so this should be picking up just fine. This should be, oh, that's great. So, click. All right. Where are we? There's a little more. All right, but yeah, I got an hour on this. So, yes, so I got to pay attention. I took my glasses off. So yes, it's out there, right? Okay, so it is still what? It's 37:22. Oh, I'm just joking. No. Yeah, it can't be 37:22. Back when futuristic beings discover this, because they already had this anyway in there. The Google archives, the world archives of things, if you will. This is all out there anyway. It's all out there in time and space. And, you know, as here, Google's trying to get every single little, and you know something, I'm cool with that. So this can go in the archives.org to whatever. Stuttering. But I'm cool with that. Yeah, I gotta work on some stuff, so if it just cuts off, so, you know, I would say shalom's, but it's a continuation of my life, so you're getting this episode. It's very awesome, this rare, this beautiful episode into my life and my existence of this thing, you know. I'm born into a body, I get some deformities, you know, but it's okay. But as long as I look semi-normal, yeah, I got these, I got these moles, and, you know, this, whatever, I gotta get a mole removal, and I get a, what is it, a skin tag removal. It looks like a little piece of, you know, yucky string on my, so I got one on my crotch. I don't want to show nobody, you know, unless, you know, no, I'm not going to get into, you know, BJ's, no, I'm not going to, oops, so I got one under, I got a few under my armpits. It looked like, you know, it's like, oh, I was almost gonna, yeah, I was thinking about getting those removed anyway. I don't really need tattoos, really. I'm not trying to be a wanted poster, you know. I don't understand when people have face tattoos that don't make any, it's weird. It's, shit, it don't make no damn fucking sense to me whatsoever. It look like a fucking road map, you know, or what is it, having those very large hoop earrings, and, you know, I'm supposed to be getting that, you know, I'm supposed to be mangling your ears like that, but, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. I just, they do what they do, I do what I do, and I just want to get along with everybody in the end, you know. I don't tell people how to live, so why are you telling me how to live? Yeah, it's annoying. That's, you know, that's why I, you know, cut back on the Facebook stuff, and too many wokies, you know, waking up and flipping on, off their menu. Hey, you can turn that shit off. Be creative, you know, try to do something. Try to live your mortal points of existence, no matter how low it is. Pencil and paper, that's how I started. This is how it all started about. And yeah, so I got, yeah, I really do. I got 2 art degrees, but it's 1 art degree, a dual art degree, and yes, and I just do whatever the fuck I want or need to survive. It's all survival, spiritual survival, and God's supposed to provide, so yes, He's provided for me, right? And I shouldn't even be up right now, but yes, it's yeah, so yeah, my devices are working now perfectly. And, yeah, so I got to chill out. I gotta get some calming tea. I'm drinking calming tea. I stay off the Red Bulls. I gotta stay off the Monster energy drinks that fuck with my kidney, liver stuff, my kidney stones, my bladder problems. And if you see my videos, you know what I've been through. So yeah, but yeah, everything's it's all smoothing out. It's gonna pan out. I gotta do a bunch of scannings of. I gotta do a shitload of stuff, and I can only do it one at a time, folks. It's just, you know, And so, yeah, it's the cycle of life, cycle of life. I had near-death experiences right after a suffocation concert, okay, 2016, rushed to the hospital. I've been rushed to the hospital 3 or 4 times because of the kidney bladder stuff. That shit ain't no joke, folks. It's just, any kind of sudden tremor in my body. But I think I've got it. I've learned how to control it. It takes a while. Sometimes it takes years, decades. But you gotta start from somewhere. I was born in Casey, Missouri. I wasn't born in the Gee-Haw, folks. Gee-Haw, what used to be Arrowhead. So, let's see. I've been to 2 Chiefs games, live Chiefs games, but I've been to 5 KC Wizards games. It's the same stadium, okay? I've been to something like, 150 plus Royals games. I've been to tons of hockey games, KC West Bottoms, KC Blades, KC Mavericks, what is it? Overland Park, I don't know. Whatever. I was going to say, Arrakis, Missouri, Arrakis, Kansas. I've been making that joke for days now. Arrakis, Alaska, right? House Take the Spice. Florida. Laugh like Arnold Horsehag. I laugh, I cry, just register emotions differently, it's the beauty of my life, the beautiful destruction, beautiful chaos. I love that. I love that. I love the way that sounds. Yeah. Every week, you and I together. Hello, smile on your brother, sister, anybody, and you should watch the Gong Show, Benny Hill, whatever, so it just cuts off, I'll say Stallone, but I'm some talk, see what happens. What am I at this day? Get a flashlight here. I'm getting there. Okay. If you have any point in mind, think of it as like whose line is it anyway. I love that show right now. They took off my H&I channel and rearranging the shit. Schmucks. Oh, sorry. Not sorry. Yes, I'm just trying to live here. Oh, shit. Knock something over there. Yes. No, I'm trying not to spaz out like it was. Oh, I fucking hate spazzing out. That's right. Yeah. Once I calm down, so I'm going to take my calming natural medicines, Let's get straighten it. There's always an order to the chaos, right? Of course there is. Of course, Yeah, and yeah. So yes. Chasms. Just go away. Verses. And, this is how you come up with these ideas, and you start. You draw on something. That's how I did it when I was young. That's how I do it now. There's many phases to my art. There's tons of this. There's a ton of it. But the ones people go for with my stuff is the serial killer art. The Conan stuff, right? That was my mainstream years. The Conan arts, right? The Conan gallery stuff. I loved doing the Conan. I loved it. And, what else I ain't seen nothing yet. Stuff more than I like the comic art. Comic shows. I've been booted out of stuff like the comic shows. But I'll be back. You know, coffee groups, but they're gonna have me back again, so I'm not worried about that. Take it as you will. So shalom's everybody, peace. I'm thankful you're listening to me a little bit. The real me, so thank you. Okay. Applause, yes. Oh. Thank you.
Come get it! Oh shit! Quack! Okay. Ha! Yes. Ha!